wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work I put in. I'm like, but didn't we? Problems, then I correct. Through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is. When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now, here's Doncic. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here is Murray. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Denver ball. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now Murray. Left side, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Porter more and more understanding where it is he should shoot and when it is he should shoot.
Wood sets a screen. The drive by Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Michael Porter. Murray for 3.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Wood. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And operating there and deep. Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Right side, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Good D by Wood.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now Irving. Outside, Green. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Caldwell Pope on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From past the arc, Irving can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Irving. McGee trying to break free. Irving's shot is good.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Irving. Outside Hardaway. And it's Denver with the rebound. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Now, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Here's Murray following the score by Dallas. Caldwell Pope outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shoots over McGee. The Nuggets with another miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by McGee.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Gordon inside. The layup off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And finished off by Porter.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Pass to Powell. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Back to Powell. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Jokic. Murray left side. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray with it. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back. Outside, Green. Back to Wood. At the elbow, Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it again. And the dunk by Powell.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Down low. And that one's good, Jokic.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Here's Powell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Teams deciding to change it up. The Mavericks leading. Here's Kleba. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 50 seconds left here in the second. And it's McGee with the jam.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 6.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson down low. It's blocked. Here's McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs. The dive for the ball. And here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Right side Irving. Pass to Powell. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Powell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. Gordon a screen. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And he hits the jump shot.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Denver passing it around. Jokic high post. Jokic draws the double. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Powell. The second chance effort. The kick out to Porter. It's Jokic top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Wood.
And Gordon can be a tough customer by the way he scores anywhere on the floor.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
To the paint. Hardaway with the steal. And stolen by Murray. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. Porter's got 4 points this quarter. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon. Taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second round pick. to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
You set him up, Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Dallas calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Doncic feeling it out. Denver grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Brown. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Pass to Jackson. Now Brown. And he makes good on the way up.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Green. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jackson in the corner to tie it up. Green, no luck.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Offensive rebound. That one good for 2.
And Bryant being down there and around the rebound area, it's where he has to stay active with his hands.
Pass to Powell. Here's Wood. Guarded by Green. Wood with the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Back to Green. Goes up on the wing. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Bryant, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And they double up Doncic. And he's able to get it back. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
First team foul.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Denver calls timeout. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
All right, David, thanks. Powell in the high post. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Out to the right wing. It's Porter outside. Powell pulls it in.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Caldwell Pope outside. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Mavericks leading by 10. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Murray.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
The kick out to Irvin. Misses off the right eye. The Nuggets trailed by 12. Caldwell Pope for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Mavericks now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Luka Doncic.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Here's Wood. Gordon with the defensive effort. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
At the elbow, Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. Here's Hardy.
Okay.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines.
Who's watching him?
Now here's Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
That's his first personal foul.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Pass to Porter. To the wing on the left. Rebound, Minnesota. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Caldwell Pope. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. From about 16. Second chance effort. To the wing right side. Pass to Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Back Back to Caldwell Pope. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you. Wow, that is showing off a sick handle. Towns is just not fair at this point. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's blocked by Gordon. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Over Gordon. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked by Gordon. Now here's Murray. McDaniels defending. Now Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. No good. That would have tied it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's in the bucket for his fourth field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Gordon. They grabbed their own miss. Caldwell Pope outside. He's looking for Gordon, finds him.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
Inside. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Gordon. Here's Murray. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter. Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Over to the wing. On the wing, Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Yeah, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
Austin Rivers.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Reed. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a stroke.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Reed misses. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. Back to Jokic. Nice move. And the layup is good. Jokic just got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Kyle Anderson.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they double up Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by Noel.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. A nice shot by Anderson. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Gordon. Tries from the block. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Lock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Rivers with it. Anderson outside. .58 seconds left to play in the first half. Rivers can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Gordon outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Denver with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside, Porter. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson right side. Outside Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 8.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Minnesota in the lead. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Bryant.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
To the middle. Gobert knocks it away.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Bryant. Brown with the bounce pass. And he converts the layup. Bryant's got his first points of the game.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And here's Gobert. Bryant defending. Gobert, no good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Brown. And finished off by Brown. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or 2 in the offseason.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Here's Jackson. Conley grabs the miss. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Down low, and finish off by Bryant.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Brown. Back to Green. Gobert with the block. And they're pushing it up. Conley gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right side, Green. Here's Brown. And the basket is good. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Jackson. Brown outside. Outside Bryant. Green up on top. Back to Bryant. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Brown, good.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Pass to Reed. McDaniels with the ball. Anderson right side. Green with the block. Good if it goes. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Denver on top, leading by just 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Back to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Missed inside. Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope, left side. Porter, bounce pass. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. To the paint. And Jokic slings it in.
And just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Left side, Edwards. Back to McDaniel. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple. The Nuggets lead by 4. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Murray with it. Over by Conley. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Gordon with it. Porter trying to free himself up. Again, the Nuggets score.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Murray, good.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're on D. Even from way downtown, he's incredibly accurate.
And the Timberwolves call time. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
To the left wing. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels.
The Nuggets lead by 7. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Towns. There's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Murray. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Edwards can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Inside, Jokic.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Denver.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Jokic a screen. Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. They need this. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Denver, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
From past the arc. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Crosses over. Here's Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came.
Not the Bentley band, take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags, bustin' not the Bentley band, take a man, Birkin bag, body back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Look, gotta play it safe, no face, no case.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribbled, we lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten, I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage you would do.